time off this road so I can concentrate on the whole reason I'm out here. Where's the hot zone? Alright. Test the sounds. Everything you need.
That's what she said.
We're up and running. Let's go. What's up, BB? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, on Saturdays I work. Well, today I can't. But Saturdays and Sundays, typically I wake up and I'm out the door with sunrise. I just haven't been streaming, but I worked 24 hours last Saturday and Sunday, like 12 hours each day. But I just didn't stream it. I don't really like working at night if I don't have to. And so on weekends, when I have the opportunity to get out and take advantage of as much daylight as possible, I like to do it. So, and I mean, this usually what I do is I get up and I exercise and then I leave. Now this morning, my baby wouldn't go to sleep last night, and for the first time in like 5 or 6 days, I decided to sleep until 6:30. And I think, sometimes from a recovery perspective, because I do 60 minutes of a bike ride 6 days a week. No, excuse me, 5 days a week. Hold on. Yeah, so from a recovery perspective, I think I just kind of needed it. I don't really know what to expect because I've only got about 3 hours until I got to go home, and then I can come back out. But normally I would be out and I would stay out. But today I'm not going to be able to do that. My wife's got an appointment she's got to go to, so I got to go home, and be a parent and stuff. But that's kind of, right now I'm headed down to our faithful grocery store that's apparently lit up on the map, so we're going to see what it's like. It's close to, it's one of the closer HEB grocery stores to a bunch of really nice neighborhoods, and it's raining, as you can see. And sometimes with this, rain can create opportunity, right? So I got up this morning. I still do. I have some supplements that I take. I'm down 10 pounds, and since I started getting my life back on track, I got up. I took my supplements. I still did some pre-workout because the kind that I do, it's not overly stimulating, and so I can drink it even if I'm doing housework. But it also kind of kicks in if I'm on an endurance bike ride. So weighed in this morning, 10 pounds down. Got about 17 to go until I can begin to feel like myself again. But I've got a handle on what needs to happen as far as getting this thing under control. And so it's all about building a routine. And what I will tell you, something that it took me years of my life to learn, is that you have time for what you make time for. Plain and simple. For a really long time with young kids, I have 3 girls, EB. I have a 12-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old, all right? I'm an extremely busy individual. I don't get, anytime that I'm streaming, it's probably because I'm in the car working. I am trying to do some gaming from the house, but I don't have a computer that can support it, so I kind of do my best to make it happen. Let's go, buddy. I'm very happy that you've lost weight, and I'm here to help motivate you any way that I can. I used to be a lot. Bags will tell you, if you look at his channel, I have an emote, and it's the one that looks like a Peloton bike, because I've got a 201 week streak with that bike, and I have a rowing machine that I use. Hold on 1 second. All right, nothing of value so far. I'm going to be out of my dash zone, but But it's a matter of just having time, what you make time for. And so I'm not a morning person. It's not like all of a sudden, oh man, mornings are amazing, let's wake up early. It's a matter of, I started to feel like when I was going to get my exercise done in a day was keeping me hostage, because I would be dressed for it immediately, because it's ingrained in what I do. Like, exercise has never gone anywhere. My diet has been a problem, and to be honest, over the holidays I drank some more alcohol than I should have. That's really all there is to it. I will be honest with you guys always. All right, maybe not too honest, but I'll be honest. So over the past month, I haven't touched that stuff at all, and just not interested in it. It's not worth it. It derails me in every possible way. It makes you want to eat. That also being said, is I've had mental health struggles. My family, my genealogy, and I have hereditary just things that I had to get tackled. So I've doubled down with my therapist. And yes, to be honest, this might be one of those too honest things, but I'll tell you guys, I'm not who I was, because I've gotten on a medication that I haven't been on ever in my entire life. And for the past 4 weeks, it's really started to kick in. And I know that I've burnt a lot of opportunities. I don't really want to go into specifics, but I had some really, really good opportunities that I flubbed. Yeah. I had some really good opportunities that I flubbed, and I took some bad advice, and I do everything I can to try to repair things moving forward, but I can't change anyone's mind or change anyone's heart, but all I can do is keep showing up. You've got to learn to control the controllables. I used to say it to try to make myself believe it, but doing it is way more powerful than believing it, right? So we are here. I've got a few hours. Excuse me. I got a few hours. My anxiety over the past 4 weeks, I'm telling you, if somebody gave me a chance to grow this thing, with the mentality that I'm in now, with the therapy that I have and the treatment that I have, just getting over a lot of the things that have happened to me off stream, which I know how that sounds, but it's really true. There was just a lot of stuff that went on that people will never really know about. And I had a lot of things I needed to process, and I never did. I just tried to keep outrunning the problems. But the issue is that they keep your same pace. And they might be right behind you to where you don't see them. But they're still there unless you deal with them. Right? So, Bags and I've followed Bags for years. That guy, I've said it a billion times, he could read the phone book and people would watch. And we had an opportunity to work together, and I took really bad advice and didn't do it. And I know that in a lot of regards, things will never be the same there. But I'm trying to show everybody that will watch. And as you'll see, it's not many. It's not as many as it used to be. But the ones that are here are the ones that matter. I'm trying to show everybody that, I really am not. I'm going to park right here for a second. Well, not park, but turn in here for a second. I really, truthfully, and you can ask my wife, like the biggest evidence of whether or not I'm a changed person would be people that are with me all the time, right? That's the real evidence. I don't think I was supposed to turn in here. I thought this was the hotspot, but it's not. But anyway, so, that's the real evidence. The people that are closest to you, do they see a change? And the answer to that question, finally, for the first time in my life, is yes. It is. My marriage has improved. A lot of things have improved. And, it's a lot of things are just better. And EB, you've come along at a really good time, because who I am now is not who I was, and who I am now is better and more stable than I ever was when I was going through things, trying trying to, I appreciate that, than trying to, I no longer need to feel like I need to fake it till I make it when it comes to these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. So, but yeah, I mean, I got a 12-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And my 5-year-old has had some health challenges. She's okay now, but she takes anti-seizure medications twice a day. And it can be, you know, she's had a fair amount of seizures. We still have to do neurology appointments. We have one next week. And so, you know, I'm just out here just trying to trying to show people. That's why I have video on demand back on, because anybody that might wonder where I am can now find me. Because I was never like a 50 streamer viewer. I was never a 50 viewer streamer, but I was usually around like 10 or 12. Yeah, I agree with that. You know, the really interesting thing is, you know, I've been on both sides of the stage at church. I've been in the congregation. I've been on the stage, and I'm telling you, you know, it doesn't matter where you are. If you've got problems you have to tackle, there are no immunities. It just doesn't work like that. I'm gonna drive to this hotspot, and I hope it doesn't mess me up. It's in the middle of a lot of other things too, so it's fine. But anyway, listen. So last night, you know, I got home and I tried to game a little bit, and my connection just wouldn't do it. It's not really a connection thing. I just think the remote play app and my computer speed is just not where it needs to be. So, oh, the hotspot's gone now. Oh, it's great. Oh, green light. Well, if that hotspot's not on the map anymore, then I'm not going to drive down there. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. What the heck? But, you know, I do appreciate you finding my stream and willing to keep me up, you know, on a tab and even hang out from here and there. I really do. That's how it's going to grow. That's how it's going to grow. I mean, that's how my goal is not super unattainable. 2 more followers, 2 more subs, 10 average viewers. Not necessarily today, but over the life of the channel for the next 6 weeks. Well, it's not DoorDash. Otherwise, you're right. Yeah, two more subs, 2 more follows, and then over the life of 6 weeks, 10 average viewers. So, yeah, I'm talking about the Favor app. I'm not even in Dash right now. The whole area is grayed out in Dash, and I mean the city. The whole city is grayed out. There's not one red zone in the Houston area, and that is wild. But there could be a lot of drive. I just don't really know what this. The last Super Bowl weekend, I worked. Well, I worked Super Bowl Sunday. I missed the whole game because it was my first Super Bowl Sunday doing this. I've now done this for about 1.5 years. And we did our taxes yesterday. It was for the first time of me this being my job, and keep track of your miles and everything that you buy. You know, I stream, I can write off my iPad, I use my phone for work, I can write that off. Every mile, every charger, every dock, everything that you get. Keep track of all of it, because you can deduct every last penny. And it makes a massive difference. So I may come out here for a few hours and not get a lot. And to be honest, it's fine. This right now is bonus time. I'm keeping a schedule, or I'm keeping a commitment that I made to myself by being out right now. 49 miles, $37.90, one shop, 3 items, and it goes 49 freaking miles. That would be all I did until I had to go home for my wife's appointment. Holy cow. 37.90 is really appealing. 98-mile round trip is absolutely not. Dude, if somebody takes that, they live out there. If it was like 50, then we would consider that as an opportunity, because I would just do it and we'd go on a damn field trip. But 49 miles, dude. I have never seen that kind of mileage on an offer before in my life. I never. Like, wow. Craziness. Just complete buffoonery and shenanigans. And that's not even the customer's fault. For whatever reason, it's not like there's not a grocery store closer to that person. I looked at the destination. There absolutely is. But Instacart apparently thinks that it's got to come from this store. And there's no logical reason. But that person knows how much it's costing them, so I really don't know, dude. 49 miles? 49 miles? Really? I don't know, man. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Tomorrow's gonna hurt. I'm a little more fired up than the business is allowing me to be. If I gotta go back to the other side of town, I will. I came over here strictly for that hotspot. That's no longer there. But it wasn't the DoorDash app, so I felt a little more confident in doing so. Over here, though, we're probably gonna you might just get to see me drive, and that's fine. It is what it is. My current plan is this. I probably got to stop around 10:15, go home. My wife's going to go out. While she's out, I'm going to get my exercise done. I've got to make up my leg day from yesterday because I did a pretty intense bike session instead, because I just needed some variety. With exercise, do something you like, so you'll always do it. And so I decided to switch that up a little bit. Gotta be down because I want it all. Yeah. I'm also live on YouTube. H-Town Girl Down on YouTube. Trying to get that where I can go mobile from like a phone. Well, no, from a desktop. Or I can go live kind of wherever I want. There's some. Where you at, Eve? Oh, wait, you already told me. Wisconsin. Yeah, man. Yeah, my old zone just lit up. That's where we're going. That's where we're going to go. So I went ahead the night of the Royal Rumble. I'm a wrestling fan, just for the record. Now, I don't think it's real. I've watched it my whole life. I know it's not real. I know the way booking decisions are made. I know how they make the decision on who's going to be the top guy. I know merch sales, it's politics, blah, blah, blah. To me, it's soap operas, makes me feel young, and gets me excited. So the night of the Royal Rumble, I pre-ordered the new WWE 2K24. The 40 years of WrestleMania edition. So I'll have access to that on March 5th. And I'm going to want to try to stream it. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I've got to figure out why my computer was acting the way it was. Yeah, I like it. I've sold. I used to sell cell phones, and I sold a phone to Randy Orton when I lived in St. Louis. And I met Booker T here in Houston. He read a story to my like, who is now my oldest daughter at a book signing. Like I've locked up with Big John Stud's like son. I've done a fantasy wrestling camp with Booker T. I've learned to take a body slam. I've learned to do all that stuff. Actually, Big John Stud's son is the one that body slammed me, and he's just as tall as that other dude was. And so, for me, it's just a lot of fun. I've been to events and things like that. I went to Raw 1000 in St. Louis. We won tickets to it from a radio station out there. My wife and I went. It's just, for me, it's a lot of fun. And right now, it's just doing things I've never thought I would ever do. So, but anyway, so I pre-ordered that March 5th. We'll have access to it. I'm still getting over a little bit of a congestion. It's not really that bad, but if you hear me do that every once in a while, it's just my congestion's still kind of kicking in. It's not stopped me or slowed me down. I've done everything I've wanted to do every day. But anyway, so hopefully we can hang out and do that a little bit. Maybe check out what that 40 years of WrestleMania mode is going to look like. That's here in just under a couple weeks. 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, it's not going to matter. Let me see. So, funny story. This is going to sound funny. This might sound ridiculous, but hear me out. Chuck Norris. Everybody knows Chuck Norris, right? He has something called Roundhouse Provisions Morning Kick. Morning Kick. And it's like a superfood type powder that you drop in some water and mix it up and drink like a shake. No, it's not really a shake. It's not really a shake. But it's a supplement. And let me tell you something. I am 5 weeks into taking it. And it is really good stuff. It's got a bunch of greens in it, like ashwagandha and a few other things in it. Collagen or bovine collagen or collagen bovine, whatever. And it's like really, for any supplement that you take, you've got to take it longer than a month. Because otherwise you're not going to see the full benefits. Just like exercise or just like eating right. If you want to start seeing progress, you got to do it for like a month. You got to do it for 3 weeks to build a habit. You got to do it for at least a month to see a change. And that change is what keeps you going to the next month, right? So, it's actually really good. And something like that, yeah. And it's good. I'm astonished at how good it actually is. And I don't mean flavor-wise or anything like that. I mean like my energy level. I'm 42, man. My energy level, 3 kids. I do all the housework. I do all the laundry. I do all the cooking. My wife has a full-time job. I am the stay-at-home parent. That is why this is my job. So I've got to be on my game all the time. Even when I wake up sick, I don't have days off. Oh, yeah. And it really can apply to anything. And for me, I've given up on streaming at least 10 times. But, I have the ability to do it. And the iPad that I stream from, I got specifically for this. And so, yeah. Nice. Well, happy belated birthday then. That's not that long ago. But it's really good stuff. It's helped me a lot. Obviously, now I take like omega-3s and CoQ10 and magnesium LT. This doctor that I see once every 6 months, and I did 23andMe, and it said that my genetics are in line with elite power athletes or some crap. And I'm like, what? But then I started to think about it. Like, I'm not like ripped or anything like that, but the endurance apparently is genetic related, because I've really liked exercising for 10 years. And once I got this bike, it's been off to the races, no pun intended. I mean, It's been really wild. But at the same time, none of that means anything if your diet's not on point, because to me it was very like funny at first, and I jokingly said it to my wife like, you know, like, look at me. But that was, she was the only one I sent it to. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like, look guys, look at me, I'm a power lifter. 23andMe says I'm a BAMF. Like, that's not what happened really at all. But if there's any truth to that, it also said I'm likely to be lactose intolerant, and I'm not. So whatever. But actually, I don't drink a lot of milk. I do eat like string cheese, and cheese does not bother me. I don't eat a lot of sweets. I'm not a big sweets person for whatever reason. I never really have been. It's very weird. It just doesn't satiate, right? Some people can be happy with some ice cream or whatever. It just doesn't do it for me. I would literally rather have a chicken sandwich. Like, what do you want for dessert? A chicken sandwich. Like, whatever. You know, I just don't do dessert. It's not in, for whatever reason, I just don't like it, you know. But, anyway, this is probably the earliest I've streamed in a while. Same, right here, EB. And honestly, dietary-wise, that's such a better decision for both of us. It really is. I mean, because you can stack up on there it is again, protein, and normally be all right? I mean, last night I said I wasn't going to eat after I had that lunch, and I didn't. I said I was going to have a couple protein shakes for the rest of the day. That's all I did. And because I weigh myself whenever I got to lose weight, which I do right now for my own sanity, for no other reason other than my confidence. And I mean, I have clothes I can't wear, and that's just unacceptable to me. I've got to stay on track, and so I weigh myself every morning, and it keeps me on track. It keeps me knowing that I'm going to have to do that. Kind of keeps me accountable to myself. It's kind of like, have you ever seen the documentary? And if you haven't, I highly recommend it. It's called The Resurrection of Jake the Snake. It's about Jake the Snake Roberts, of course. Have you ever seen it? Nowadays, it's probably on Prime Video or something. But when it first came out, I bought it sight unseen, and I've now seen it 10 times, and it's one of the best. Whenever I'm in my head, I don't really get that way anymore because of the therapy and the meds and stuff, but whenever I used to get in my head and needed a kick in the butt, I'd watch it. Because he struggled with drugs and stuff his whole life, and the way that he finally got sober, when I talk about weighing yourself every day, was 90 AA accountability meetings in 90 days. One every single day. So knowing that he was going to have to deal with that the next day kept him straight. I'm already talking my voice away, man. Let's go. I would check it out, man. I would check it out. It's really worth watching. It really is. Hold on one second. It's on Pluto TV for free. So if you download the Pluto app and you go to their movies, you can watch it there for free. For me, it's hard because I own it. But apparently it's on Tubi, T-U-B-I, for free, and Pluto for free. And it might be on Prime, but I'm not sure because, again, I own it, and it played when I clicked the link, so I don't know. But Pluto, you can watch it for free. And it's interesting, it really is. I'm a sucker for redemption stories. I think a lot of us probably are. And that is one of the best ones I've ever seen. I spelled Tubi or Pluto like you don't know what that is. I'm sure you do. Tubi's not as well known, but it's a great app. But I'm sure you probably know about that one too, because it's everywhere, I think. There's so much content, or there's so many ways to digest content these days that anybody that turns on a camera like I do and gets even one person should be so thankful, because there's so many other things that people can watch nowadays. Yeah, I caught that the other day when you're helping Bags out with his OBS and Prism Live Studio stuff. That's why I said that. I lurk a lot more than I chat. I used to chat all the time, but I've kind of mellowed out a little bit, so it might not seem like I'm there a lot, but I'm there. Bag's channel is on anytime he's live. His channel is up somewhere. Like, even if I'm not home, I'm a viewer count. So I caught that. But anyway, whatever. I don't know where I'm going with that. I got to get back out here and get regularly live again. A lot of my notifications from my people have just gone away. All right, so here's the thing. Where I'm going, if I get caught at the red light down here, the signal is gonna get really bad, and it's gonna stay that way for about 60 seconds. All right. The stream will not end. You might get either dial, probably even 14.4. Ah, hell. So I got the red light. All right, I also drink 1 packet of Emergency every day. Holy hell. Why are we stopped at a green light? Please, for the love of God. Yep. I'm glad it's back. Go. Oh boy. There we go. I don't know if there's no tower there. I don't know what the deal is, but like it's not. I don't, maybe it's Verizon that works there or something. I truthfully don't know. But it's not whatever I got, and it's not whatever like a couple other people that I know have different connections have, or providers have. This is as slow as it's, man, this is nuts. I mean, it's raining. going on? I wonder if I need to restart my phone. Let me see how I'm doing on the runner app. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm poorly positioned. So we're gonna turn around. I have AT&T. I would personally love to switch, but we have so many lines and devices that right now it's not really possible. It's not a contract thing because that's not really an issue these days. And it's not even a device cost thing. It's just because a lot of them will buy you out. But I would personally love to be on a different plan. If I had my choice, I'd probably get, honestly, what I really like to do, which I can't, is go into like the T-Mobile store and switch this bad boy over and be like, hey, either that or get like a trial on I gotta turn around, on a Galaxy phone and just pop it in I've got a mount I could use for it already, and just kind of see how that looks. Yeah, this isn't a good spot for me favor wise. I've got to move. We're gonna go back to the grocery store and we're just gonna hang out. Last Saturday I was already at like $30 within this first hour. So not sure. That's a great idea. It's a great point. What I need to do, put like 5G on as opposed to 5G auto. Is that what that is? $4 bonus? Holy cow. I've never seen that before, ever. Oh, interesting. That's a good point. All right, so there's a $4 bonus per order on favor. That's never happened before. It's always usually 2. So I'm gonna go back to the grocery store and we're gonna see how it looks. But my question is, if I go into I really wonder if I go into my settings, make sure I don't have my personal hotspot on, and make sure that, try using LTE only and see if that improves things. Really, for streaming, you think that would be sufficient? You think maybe because it's a wider band it would have better coverage? With whatever, but 5G doesn't have as wider band. That's a great point. I'm gonna do it. I'm going. All right, I just went to LTE. I just went to LTE only, no 5G, and I've got full bars right here. Holy cow. It's on 5 LTE. And look at that. Look at that. I'm at this horrible intersection. I have full bars. Holy crap. could have just changed my whole streaming life. Let's see how it goes. But that intersection right there alone, I changed it sitting at the red light, and it immediately lit up. That is crazy. And my hotspot was on too. I don't think it's being utilized, but I went ahead and turned that off too. Uh-oh, Amber Alert. Hold on. An Amber Alert going on. Alright, so $4 bonus. I'm just gonna go park at the grocery store, I guess. It says it's busy. And Uber's doing, like, if you do, they'll give you 6 for every 3 orders that you do before 2 o'clock. So if you do like 18, you get another $18. Or if you do like 9, you'll get $18. But unfortunately, yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you said that, because we're on LTE right now. I went into the cellular options and changed it. That could change a lot. I mean, if that improves, the stability of the stream, that's huge for many reasons, right? So, I appreciate the suggestion. That was very eye-opening. I worked in cellular for years, and you would think that I would know that, but I'll admit fully that I never had the thought. All right, so we're going to go hang at this grocery store. Actually, okay. Tech always changes. That's true, it does. That's the nature of the beast. Change is the only constant. Change is the only constant. Woo. So unfortunately no orders yet, but that's all right. It's very slow. This could be one of those days that just starts a little. When you get out early like this, you're trying to hit a certain dollar amount by like 4 o'clock. In my market, it's 4. In some markets, it's 5. And that what number you're at by 4 determines really what kind of day it's going to be for you. I just think it's going to be a slow start. That's what I think. I'm going to park right here in the front. The old grocery store. Let's go over here. Let's go right here. What the hell is this? Okay, now I'm gonna restart my phone. Okay. Let me. Because I'm all about value. Burke Gapper's got the mad hits. I'm trying to match wits. There it is. I'm gonna restart my phone real quick. Fill out this water. All right, there we go. Let me pop this lid back on. My phone's restarting right now. Hold on 1 second. And then we're gonna do this. What the heck? Try to restart all the apps. Come on. Come on. All right, everything's restarted now. We got to get in order, right? We got to do something. Jeez Louise. I don't stay parked like this a lot. I'm going to do it this time. Yeah, I mean, it's still 720. That goes 3 miles? You got a favor, boys. One second. Man, that LTE thing you said in this market, because I get kind of in some rural areas, I bet it's going to change. I bet it's going to change everything. I really do. Maybe I'm just being optimistic, but I really think it's probably going to change. I really think it's going to help. It's already made a big difference. Because I'm sitting here with full bars on my iPad, which has really never happened. All right, we're going to go this way. Poor lady probably thinks I'm coming for her. Like even my phone, you think? What are these people doing? Right now, my phone's got 5G plus. That's a good point too. It's amazing, isn't it? I'll do it. I will do it. What the hell is this guy doing? What is he looking at? Okay. Sweet. You know what's really interesting about this store is it has a very good Wi-Fi internet connection. Like the Wi-Fi is strong, even in parts of the parking lot, and the speed is really good. But I just hop in there and I use like, I'll connect to it and then I'll use like Tunnel Bear VPN because I've got like 20 free gigs a month. So I'll be on their Wi-Fi and I'll just pop on a VPN. And so when I'm in the store doing a shop or something, I can look at all the apps and I'm sorry, use the app for like location of things, and usually it's fine. Surfshark? Is that just another VPN type thing? Man, there it is again. Woo! Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and map this one. 1 second. I wonder if that's going to help my connection at home too. I mean, I'm on Wi-Fi there, but I wonder. Logically, you'd think it would have to, right? I did check in, right? Yeah, I did. It's gotta be me. There's nobody else here. Whew. Hey, how's it going? Oh, everything in the back is fine. You too, thank you. Yeah, so Wi-Fi assist is currently on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Hold on one second. This only goes a mile and a half. Okay, cool. All right. I don't think this says in-person delivery, but I don't think it is because it tells me just to leave the stuff in the garage. So I'm not gonna worry about it. This is a really good store. Like, this is a job that, like, if there's like a grocery store I'd ever work for, it would be this one. It really would. All right. So far, the connection on the iPad has not dropped. I've not seen unstable. I've not seen anything since your suggestion. So that's pretty fantastic. So thank you for that. Really do appreciate it. You're out here doing the Lord's work, helping us. Helping Bags the other day, helping me now. It's pretty awesome. Pretty cool stuff. Have somebody like yourself to help us out like that. Nobody, because, you know, a lot of people don't think like that, really. A lot of people just don't. It's not like they won't, it's not like a lot of people wouldn't help. They just don't have that they don't think about stuff like that. You know, and I can consider myself tech-minded, blah, blah, blah all day, but the reality is that that's a thought I never had, and I think it really, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes over the next little bit. So, honestly, probably what I'm going to do is just do this delivery and just go right back to where I was. Right smack dab in the middle of that parking lot. Got one on YouTube. Don't be afraid to say hello. Also, don't let me bother you if you just want to lurk. I'm cool with that too. Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, guys. So this one goes really close. I gotta just be mindful of my turn. What? Man, I don't think I can really do that. That's really far away. I'm starting to really like. I'm in a part of my work with this after a year and a half to where I want to do shops, and it could be because I was watching Bags do it and it looked doable and soothing almost, but. Really, a food delivery for me has to be a good one. Like, that dollar amount was good, but the mileage was too far. That's 18 miles. I mean, we're getting $11, $12 offers, Freudian, but we're looking at 12 to 18 miles. All right. I gotta flip the camera. Do a little ultra wide on the camera. Hello, folks. How we doing? Almost missed my turn. Walmart shopping I would do. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't know where anything is in Aldi. I don't do those. I don't know where anything is in that place, man. I did one Aldi Instacart, and I don't know where anything is. So I couldn't do it. I flipped the camera because I don't want to show this person's location, obviously. I'm going to do that probably instead of... It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, I think the store in itself is great and all that. We're not knocking the store. But trying to find anything in there, when time is money, which this is, you know, you want to turn these things around as quickly as you can. And when you can't find anything, it's very difficult. Very difficult. All right. Tell you what, we're working good out here, cellular-wise. That's saying something. Right. Okay. Apoth is in the house. What's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, they change it constantly because they don't have like a floor plan, right? It doesn't work like that. I would love to show you all this place. What a nice stretch of property they got going on here. Wow. All right. Be right back, folks. I'm going to unload this. Okay, we're back, guys. I'm gonna use this turnaround down here. I mean, is this like a separate house or is that garages? I mean, wow. They're probably like, where are you going, buddy? Been good. Had a buddy of mine contact me out of the blue about a month ago, so I took a 4-month programming. Outstanding. Well, I hope that's, you know, something that's exciting for you and it's a good opportunity. That's great. Somebody was looking for you, buddy. It's always good, right? It's nice to be included in things like that. Pretty fantastic stuff, if you ask me. 8-Pot's been around for a while. There's that 18-mile Burger King, $12.61. No, I'm sorry, that was Whataburger. Sorry, the other one was Burger King. All right. I don't think I'm going to need my map. Ooh. One second. Yeah, well, after 10 years, I'd imagine that probably was a bit of a surprise. Completely understand. We'll turn the camera back around to the road here in a few minutes. Yeah, it's a grind. I'm not gonna lie. It's absolutely a grind. I can totally understand that feeling. I think most of us that do this can. Apot's a grinder, man. Apot would be out there doing what it takes for as long as it took. Absolutely, yeah. And thankfully for our buddy Apot, an opportunity presented itself, and the change found him probably at a much needed time. This is a very fun light. Let me snooze that. That's my daughter's room. My youngest daughter's room. I'm gonna go. All right, look at that. Went out to the sticks? Not really. A mile away from the store, right? There we go, got the switch going. We're back to the road view. 1 second. Two followers away and 2 subs away from the goal for the whole month. Thanks to yesterday's awesomeness and you fine folks. We're gonna go back to the grocery store because I don't really want to go to the other side of Magnolia because it poorly positions me for favor, which right now is my personal preference. And I'm fine with Instacart too. I brought my iPad case. It's not anything crazy, but it might provide a little stability inside of a shopping cart. So we'll see if that opportunity presents itself during this short little run before I got to go home and man the fort so my wife can go out to an appointment here in a couple hours. Yeah, they're starting to fill up a little bit, so that's a good sign. Holy shit. She didn't even pay attention. She almost hit that car. She's probably just getting off work. She's wearing a hairnet. She's like, I'm tired. And that's okay. She's allowed to be tired. I think that car kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest. We're gonna go back to our spot if it's still available. It's just right in the middle of the parking lot. Hey Pop, did you really just sub? Hold on a second, buddy. My sound alert stopped out because of my connection, but I'm going to fix it. Thank you so much for that, Apot. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate that, brother. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna go park here, and I'll get everything caught up. Same spot, same car. Awesome. Give me a second. Thank you for that, APOT. I appreciate that. Let me get into my sound alerts dashboard, see if I need to refresh things based on the connection changes that we've made. might just need to refresh it. You did. Look at that. We're 1 away now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
7 months for APOT. Let's go. Appreciate that, man. Let's update the total. We're 1 away now. Let's get it. Outstanding. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Let me make sure my apps are up. I'm pretty sure they are. Well, we appreciate that. My family and I appreciate that. Big time. Yeah, it's that kind of day. It's all right, though. It happens. It happens. It'll be all right. $34.33. Oh, it's a triple. All right, cool. 8:30 on a Saturday. Yeah, I mean, when you're out here early like this, you know, I was saying earlier to EB, you know, you're just trying to get a certain amount by, in my market, like 4 o'clock. Today's going to be a little fragmented. I'm not going to be able to stay out consistently for as many hours as I would like. But that's okay. All right, Mod. EB's got a sword now because of all the contributions and obviously being here. Mod City continues. Let's go. iPad signal's still strong. Like, still full bars, 5GE. Oh wow, DoorDash just grayed out again. I think there's a lot of drivers. That could be what it is. I'm really not sure. Man, what are we gonna do here? Guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Just while I have the opportunity. Y'all hang out for a second for me. I'm gonna run into this grocery store and go to the bathroom. Throw this trash away. I'll be right back.
On Thursday morning, deputies in Hillsborough County, the sheriff's office, responded to a call regarding a kangaroo who was spotted on the loose. This is in Florida, in a pool, apartment pool, in Tampa, kind of 11. Right?
Yeah, one, do you need police, fire, or medical? I get police. There's a kangaroo in my apartment complex.
A kangaroo on the loose. You heard that right. Deputies in Hillsborough County responded to a jumping kangaroo they got in an apartment complex's pool area in Tampa. And here it is, up close and personal. The animals are known to pack a punch, but the kangaroo was safely captured and reunited with its owner. We're unsure how the owner is able to keep a kangaroo in their apartment.
What the hell? Right? And so, I mean, you won't believe this. No. Yeah, we did. Even though it's, we running actually out here to the range. I thought we were going to stop doing that. No, we can't. I thought it was so stupid that we were going to quit doing it. You're making a mess in here, John. Stop it. Right, people. It's your more cheesy. It's an enormous place. Here we go, pool. No pool. No pool. No pool. No swimming pool. That's why I got stuck inside the pool in the apartment complex, Kangaroos don't only get it on for purposes of procreation. Oh, no. Right. We do it for the sensation. I see. Find a pool, we get immediately horny. Horny? Horny kangaroos? Horny kangaroo. Now, I'm a male, so I'm sensible. We can see that. But a horny female kangaroo can be very dangerous. Very dangerous. They'll take you out with 1 foot. Yeah, they box with all 4 feet. Sure. Like that, right? Lean back on the tail and they kick. I've been beaten up and thrown into a pool and taken out because the pool makes them so horny. And those are some of the best encounters I've ever had. Great sex. Right, have you seen kangaroos do sex? I have not. You know why? Why? Because we can't stay still. We do it moving about. Like the eagles. Have you heard of the eagles? I have. They'll make love and fall to the earth and die. That's what we do, but we do it on the feet, on the ground, and we survive. Bouncing around. It's not all about procreation, Mr. Turley. Well, you've got to be your own kangaroo. Now I live in an apartment in Tampa. That's weird. Right. They won't let me in the pool. Apparently not. I did see a kangaroo. Yeah. Apartment 222. Living in the apartment complex. Yeah, I think it's a fad. Mr. Kangaroo's fad. Mr. Kangaroo's going to win the Super Bowl this tomorrow. Super Bowl? Yeah. I've got a nice bet for you. Take the 49ers. Take the 49ers. Because they also get it on for purposes other than procreation. Yeah. What makes them horny? Horny. Get out of here. all right. We're all children of Jesus. But I'll tell you this, since I've come out here, I've been hanging around the farm. And it's okay, but I haven't found any cocaine. That's a problem. But that's where his cocaine bear. That's where we found him. That's a problem.
All right, guys. You're so cool, man. What's up? How you doing? Sorry, I was inside going to the bathroom real quick. Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I'm not putting my seatbelt on. I'm not driving anywhere yet. What are we talking about here? Very slow. Very slow right now. Promos all over the place, but it's very slow. All right, let me restart that. Man, oh man. All right. Wow. Come on, favor, give me one, baby. Uh-oh, somebody's getting pulled over. Can't believe how slow it is, man. This is nuts. There's good bonuses if I can run 3 more favors before 4 o'clock and 3 more after 4. I get an extra $70. crazy, man. Crazy. I wonder if I should go sit at the other grocery store. Probably not. It's probably not going to make a difference. Sorry, it's slow, guys. No content right now. Not too much about that. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's go for a drive. Drive down to the other grocery store and just see what happens. 'Cause right now, I'll still get pinged if something's coming here, obviously, but right now nothing is happening over here. Let's go. Man, I was hoping to get out here and at least pop off like $60 before I got to go home, and then I can come back out. But, hey. honestly, just a lot of drivers. Because everyone's like, Super Bowl, busy, delivery, blah, blah, blah. That's probably what it is. We still fight the foo, though. One sub away and 2 followers. Yeah, it has been, EB. You're absolutely right about that. I mean, it's been, I haven't seen one dip. I mean, not one. Pretty wild. You can look at, like, and you probably know this for Prism, but you can look at, like, the connection stats. And it's been amazing. Very good. And they let you conceal the watermark if you go in there and do it. It's like, how do they exist? It's gonna be a slow morning, folks. We're out here trying to make it happen. I gotta head home in about an hour. Like, start heading towards the house. And then ideally I'm out later today. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know what time it might be. I mean, her appointment's not going to be long or anything like that, but I haven't talked to her about the rest of the day yet. At some point, I'm going to have to pick up one of us is going to have to pick up my oldest daughter from her sleepover. So I'm sure that'll factor into things somewhere. But we'll figure that out later. I'm not worried about that at this point. That'll take care of itself. People are speeding today, boy. Woo! Whoa! Doggies. I mean, I'm going 55 and a 50, and I'm getting lapped. Got passed by a sweet old lady in a motorized cart. Of course. Well, your suggestions, I mean, you more than likely just increase the stability of my channel, of my streams, which has been a long running plaguing issue. So that's a pretty significant contribution, in my opinion. My swords are handed out either on loyalty or contribution as far as advice like that, or both, one or the other, or both, whatever. But if you want to give me an order, that would be great. Now, well, I appreciate it. I do. Connection's been really good, and I've driven kind of here and there and everywhere, and it's been very strong. So that's a pretty good one. We're gonna go do this Instacart down at Kroger. Oh, it's no longer available. Son of a bee. That thing went away quick. Let me look at something real quick. Live status indicator. Yeah, so I've got the live status indicator, and it's been at 4,000 kilobits per second consistently with no drops. That is wild. Dude, am I hearing that one? No. Yeah, you're probably right. And that's okay. That's okay. Can't control it. No sense in getting worried about it. Just gotta show up, be where we can, try to make it happen. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Are you serious? As soon as I leave this market, it gets busy again? Really? It has to stop. Son of a bitch. All right, we're going to go back the other way. Everybody's got bills to pay, for sure. Yeah, so we're going to go back the other way. Well, I was going to try to swing through there, but I can't. All right, we're going to do a little dashing. Here comes the people. I feel like the business is picking up now. Not to mention there was somebody in a red Jeep parked next to me. I was like, no big deal. That's cool. And I looked over and they were staring right at me. Talking about creepy. I was like, what the French toast was that about? It was so weird. I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here, I think. I'm gonna go literally anywhere else than here. Just on account that you're creeping me out, buddy. My way of living, not in order. I can't get a handle on what market to be in. It's a slow start. It really is. Pogo, what's up? Playing housekeeping. Hold on. My sounds have been delayed. They have been working, but they have been delayed, and I don't know why. Welcome in, Pogo. Your sound will be popping up momentarily. Yeah, right now it's queued. And I see your other one too. Hold on.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
Come on, housekeeping. Let's go. There it is. Sorry about that.
No, thank you. Sleeping.
Housekeeping? Housekeeping?
Come back in an hour.
Housekeeping, you want towels?
More towels. Need sleepy.
Housekeeping, you want me for pillow?
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
Oh boy, it never gets old.
What kind of hotel is this?
What kind of hotel is this?
Just when I think
Oh,
you
boy.
couldn't possibly be any dumber,
Yeah, okay.
you go and do something like this. and totally redeem yourself!
Thank you for the sounds. Thank you for the sounds and the ego boost. May God have mercy on both our souls. Good to see you, Pogo. Good morning and welcome in. Thank you for popping in with the momentum shift that we were all desiring. EB and I have been out here grinding away for a couple hours. It's deader than a cemetery, but we're trying to make something come to life. Let's go. I don't have a whole lot of time. My wife's got an appointment. I got to go back home and man the fort for a little bit. Ideally, I'm back out when she gets home. But, you know,
That's what she said.
it is, actually. She did say that I've got to be... she did say that I got to be home for that appointment. And then hopefully I can... She did not say hopefully I'll be back out, but hopefully I will be anyway. All right. But it's very, very slow, I'll tell you what. But that is okay. We're we're 2 follows away from the goal for the month. We are 1 sub away from the goal for the month. Apoth came in with the sub this morning. Always amazing. So really just a really great day already. And yeah, so I gave out a bunch of points last night, and I forgot to give Pogo his. So I've got it, Pogo. I'm gonna give you 25 million also. I forgot to give out the points when I got home last night, obviously. But I don't have to be home. I can just pop in the chat whenever I'm stopped. It's just add points. But I don't know who all can do it. And then you got to do the username without the @ So add points. What's up? I missed a comment. I'm sorry. Wyatt, what's up, buddy? I missed a comment. Sorry about that. Yeah, add points, username without the @ and then the value. Got to do the zeros. You can't do an M. But I think that's a super mod or a broadcaster only. I'm not really sure. Yeah, we're in it. I am speeding. The problem is though, if I go the speed limit, I'm gonna have like a vehicle like in my car with me, and I don't want that. Let's go, Pogo! You're so cool, man, with the gifted sub, bringing me to the goal. You absolute legend. When I get stopped here in a moment, I will give you your points that I promised you beforehand. So thank you so much for that, Pogo. You're very generous. I really appreciate your support. I will also update the sub goal, and we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it on the screen, and yeah, let's go, man. Let's get after it. Appreciate that. Really do. You have arrived. All right. So we're gonna go to the other side of Magnolia, and we're gonna see how this connection does since we had our test. I think it's gonna be fine. Since we've switched over to LTE, I think it's gonna be good. I'm not as concerned about going over there now as I would be in the past. Provided I don't get a favor beforehand, but I don't think that's happening. So can't put all my eggs in that basket if nothing's coming through. That basket's got a hole in it right now, folks. Oh, for sure. Has to be. There's no way it can't be. Never let your light shine down. Never let your light shine down. Oh. 10 miles, dude. What is this truck doing? We all know this goes to one lane up here, my friends. It's not anything new. All right. This is one place on this little road right here, this bridge, that I just won't get in a hurry, especially when it's raining. No way, man. Connection's still solid, 4,000 kbps. That's for over here, that's very strong. I was gonna try to change that right now, but I can't. I'll change it when I'm stopped. I don't want any false advertisement. So I'll change it when I'm able to do so. The guitar solo in this song is thoroughly underrated, just in my opinion. I've seen this band live and they can wail. Come on, listen to that. He's shredding. So the hiccup now is a little earlier. Whoa. But then now as we get closer to the intersection, it's actually getting stronger. So it's the opposite, which I'll take. Yeah, for it to be at this intersection and strong, that's a huge development.
All right, well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Oasis got together, they would probably sell 100 stadiums out. But they're not going to do that, as far as I know. But right here we have Liam Gallagher and John Squire together with a song called Mars to Liverpool. Second single off forthcoming collaborative album between Oasis frontman and Stone Roses guitarist, titled Liam Gallagher and John Squire, out March 1st. The new album features 11 songs written by the duo and produced by Greg Kirsten. Wow, that sounds like a small setting. Guys, it's a great part. In a press release, Gallagher shared, "I think the people that are into Stone Roses and Oasis and that kind of thing, I think they'll effing love it. It's spiritual. It's crucial. The duo have shared dates for the UK and Europe tour, as well as dates in Brooklyn. The tour kicks off March 13th in Glasgow.
Yep, connection solid. It's pretty good. I anticipated a drop because I go kind of in a valley back there, but pretty good. I'm hoping over here there's not as many drivers. But we'll see. It's hard to tell. For Christ's sake. Alright, I'm gonna just hang out here for a minute, I think. If I can figure out where to go.
Sirius XM, The Pulse.
Over here, maybe? Yeah, over here. text from X. Oh, I gotta update this. I'm gonna do what Isidore does. Now I gotta give out points. Hey Stack, what's up? It's really, really, really slow. It's really slow. How are you? Sweet. I think I got everyone that got in on it. Start yourself. Yeah, it's not fun when it's slow, but what are you gonna do, you know? So,
This is Knox on Sirius XM. This is my song, 1975. Discover now on Pulse.
I do, yeah. I don't have roadie. I'm on the wait list. Never heard of point pickup, so I'm gonna download it right now. Honestly, guys, it's so slow, I might just head home and come back out later. I don't want to burn gas. And sitting in these hot spots that's nothing is coming from is just not. I don't really want to do it. It's not an SUV. It's a Chevrolet Trax, so it would depend on the size of the TV, to be honest. But I could take the car seats out of the back and probably figure it out. Yeah. If I took the car seats out, I could probably put something in the back for sure. If I put the seats down, I definitely could. You know, take the car seats out, put the seats down, something like that. I'm sure I could do that. Yeah, no, most definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm just burning time and gas, and honestly, it's not. I've done one order. I mean, it's ridiculous. The stream has been a lot of fun though, and that's kind of why I've been staying out. What is that? What app is that? For example, for something like that. Okay, got it. Yeah, you're probably right. I'll go sign up for that. Pogo. Man, my sounds need to get it together, for real. I should not see it in the chat before it plays. I should see it at the same time. Got it. Yeah, there's a serious delay with sound alerts. I have no idea why. I'm gonna pull over and fix it. Spogo's hooking us up with. I know exactly what happened.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I know exactly what happened. Hold on.
That's what she said.
There it is. Thank you, Pogo. All right, our connection's back, guys. Sorry. Let's let me turn this camera real quick here. Hey guys, let's I need to get There we go. I'm having, sorry, our connection just is completely crapping out. I have absolutely no idea why. All right, we're gonna do this raid. I'm gonna go home and look at these apps that Stack told me about. Oh, we're still going. We're still raiding. All right, Grow Granny, we're gonna lurk. We're gonna go to see Crazy Bags right now because I just don't have any orders. I only made like $16 over the past 2 hours. So we're gonna go, guys.